It's going to take you through time and space where you can get answers for your highest healing. It's going to go up, 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 higher and higher, higher and higher, into time and space, through time and space. It's going to travel and travel, take you to a time and place where you can get answers for your highest healing. Feel yourself moving through time and space. Tell me, can you feel yourself moving through this?
Yes.
Can you see anything around you as you're traveling?
Yes.
What do you see? Lights? What do you see? What kind of stuff do you see?
In the beginning, I could see the light shining through the pyramid, and the pyramid on Merkaba color
Uh-huh.
is gold with a light blue hinges in there. And as I looked out, I could see hieroglyphs on a wall.
What was that? You could see what?
Hieroglyphs on a wall.
Hieroglyphs? Okay. Have you come to a stop, to a place? Or are you
Mm,
just passing by?
Not sure yet.
Okay. So this Merkaba that you're traveling in, um, this is your travel vehicle. So you can make it cozy also if you want. So you can start tuning into your senses if you like. Um, you can make it comfortable. You can turn it into anything you want to. This is your journey. So this pyramid, this Merkaba, is going to take you to a time and place. It's going to slowly, slowly, slowly come to a stop where you can get answers for your highest good. And it's going to slowly, slowly go down, 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 and let me know when it lands on something where you can feel like you've landed. Have you landed on the ground? Be there now.
Yes.
Beautiful. Tell me, what do you see all around you? What's the first things you notice?
The rocks with the hieroglyphs on them.
What do you see? Say that again.
I see rock walls with hieroglyphs on them.
Okay. Can you make out any images?
Dark in the rest of the place. I think I may need a light because the only light that's shining is from the Merkaba.
Okay, so here we go. You're in it, you feel like you're inside a place and it's dark, or do you feel like it's outside and it's nighttime?
I feel like it's maybe like some type of like cave or something. Like
Okay.
right in the beginning when you start to go inside.
Okay. So in your Merkaba, you're going to have, there's going to be a pouch in there for you, and it's going to have things that you're going to need for your journey that will help you see. And as you go, you can just reach in this bag and you're going to pull out things that you'll need. I like to put a flashlight or some goggles.
I
Um,
got a I got a lantern.
Beautiful. You got a lantern? Okay. Wonderful. Now tell me, what do you do? Are you walking with this lantern or are you still floating around in your vehicle?
No, I'm outside of it now, but
It's always around you. It's invisible all around your body. We're just going to have it become invisible, okay? So make sure it's still technically a part of you.
I need to keep it with me.
Yes, you want to stay in your Merkaba. You're going to make it invisible, and it's going to turn invisible all around your body.
Okay.
Let me know when it's invisible.
Yeah, I'm good. It's invisible, but it's still there.
Yes, beautiful. Okay, so now you can go ahead and walk and just describe everything that happens. So you're flashing your light, your lantern. What's the first thing you're able to see?
Rock walls, and it has these writings on them that look like hieroglyphs, and but this is like I feel like I'm in like something like the Grand Canyon or something like that.
Oh, wonderful. Okay, go ahead and take a deep breath. And as you relax, you're going to go deeper and deeper and deeper where the information is going to start flowing right to you. So along with this flashlight, as you shine the light on these images, you are going to automatically know what they mean. It's a magic spiritual flashlight, and you're going to know. So see if you're able to tap in and tune in, and just take your time and find a spot and see if you can start to shine the light and if you can get any information from that. See if that works. And just describe everything that happens as you're going. Are you able to do that? Can you hear me? Mm-hmm.
Yes, I'm just trying to read what's on the walls.
You can also
Hey,
check your pockets for goggles, or and see if you got some goggles or glasses. These glasses will help you also see and translate the images as well. Some cool sunglasses or something. What do you find?
um, I have these special cool like glasses, but it connects to the middle of my head instead of being around my ears. I just stick it into the front part of my third eye on my forehead.
Oh, wonderful. Beautiful. Uh-huh.
And what I'm reading on the walls is this this kingdom is forever.
Is that in the hieroglyphics?
Yes.
Beautiful. Are you able to get a good look at it to possibly try to draw it when you wake up? Take a good look at it. Are these symbols you see all the time? Is it like a bird, an ankh, or anything like that, or different symbols?
It's a beetle, like a June bug, and a turtle.
Oh, so a scarab, is that what they call it? A scarab and a turtle?
Yes. And um, the other part that I see is a lady or a man in a seat with a snake on the front of his head and like like a swirl around, 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 around.
Oh, wonderful.
Says this kingdom is forever.
Nice. What else do you see? Keep looking. You're doing great. What else
Um,
can you connect with that resonates also?
Walking deeper in here, I feel like I left something. I left something in here, or I've been here before, and
Uh-huh.
just walking and there's caves. It's like a big cave with chambers. It kind of reminds me of a pyramid, but it's not a pyramid. And crazy thing about it is there's Hindu stuff in here, but with Egyptian hieroglyphs on the walls and a statue of Krishna and Buddha and oh wow, this is so cool in here. It's a lot of
Are there people or statues?
statues.
Oh, they're statues of ascended masters,
Yes, but they're the ascended masters.
like
Uh,
Hindu, like Buddhist,
yes,
ancient, basically.
Ashe.
Pe-
And
Uh-huh.
there's a lot of stuff in here.
What else do you see? Can you describe the surrounding? Is there lanterns lit? Is it still dark? Can you describe, um, does it still feel like a cave to you
Yeah, I'm
as you're
still out of a
walking
cave and um I'm using my lantern to light the way. Just looking at the walls, walking, trying to read some of this stuff and figure out why we why we left this here.
Do you want to take another moment and read another part?
Yes.
Find another part that you're drawn to and take a moment and describe what you see and describe everything that happens and pull out your tools and see what your translation says and what do you get from this?
Okay, I need a little second to try to
Yep,
see
take your
if I
time.
can understand what it's saying. Um, Christ is the Christ is the this is the this is the accurate balance. Christ is the accurate. Trust is the right word. Christ is the accurate balance. The, the accurate balance. I think it's saying that the Christ frequency is the accurate balance. And right below this area is where Krishna, Buddha, and when I shine my light and look at the other walls, they have Hindu. No, that's not. I don't know if it's Hindu writing. It's not like how the Hindu writing is like the straight line with the writing under the bottom. It's like these are like not really full circle, but it looks like the
Like
writing is.
Sanskrit? Is it
Yeah,
like Sanskrit? Like loopy and dots and stuff? Very like curvy.
yeah, but it's not. It don't have dots. Really, it's just a bunch of like kind of curves, kind of like how you when you're a kid and you draw clouds a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
Not like that big, but just like that's how the writing looks. But where that writing is, that's where the Egyptian gods are. It's like the opposite of what should be like the Hindu stuff should be over there with that writing, and the Egyptian writing should be with the Egyptian people. But I think what is all trying to say is that um, it that is all stemming from it all comes from the same frequency, and it's saying on this writing with the clouds, like writing is saying that oh man,
You're doing good. Take your time, just look around and just see the images that call out to you and see what messages are laying there for you to discover.
that the
If
foundations of each society was laid at the same time on different lands by different gods, but they're all the same gods and or angels. They're all the same, but they have their own interpretation of what the Christ frequency should be translated into when it comes to the flesh. Man,
Mhm.
I just I just found my bracelet and my rings and my necklaces
Where were they?
in the hands of Krishna.
The statue?
Yes.
I'm wondering if you're able to go over to that when you touch the statue, it doesn't come alive or anything. Does it have the ability to do that? Like, are you able to connect with him in that way, or is it just there for, like, what's the purpose of the statue?
To give praise and remembrance to the great ones. And when I touch the statue, it gives me memories of the old days.
Mm. Are they all connected as well
A
to the Anunnaki? What was that?
whole lot.
What?
She loved me a whole lot.
Who? Krishna?
Yes.
Oh.
We worked together for a lot of years. I'm not mad at her. Let's see.
Why would you be mad at her?
Because she turned me blue
How did she do that?
with her magic because she said that I wasn't paying attention to my job as I should because I was so handsome and I smelled good too. And all the ladies used to love me.
Are we talking to Yama?
I'm always here.
I knew you were going to come in. How are you? Blessings and love. Welcome.
I'm doing very well.
Thank you for bringing her here. What happened? What color is Krishna and how did you get turned blue? I thought you guys were Anunnaki and you were just different colors. Can you explain that?
Well, to be honest, I was green before, which differentiated me from some of the other gods. And she changed my color to get my attention so that I could get back on my job of taking souls where it needed to go in the underworld.
So what does the color blue signify? Did I say that right?
The
Um,
blue is so divine.
oh,
Blue comes from a frequency that is of high ranking, and it signifies purity and harmony and healing. It is almost equal to the color purple. The color purple frequency and portal is very sacred.
So you weren't paying attention to your job and she did you a favor, and did she upgrade you from green to blue, or
Unbeknownst to me,
she
then
gave
I
you a
found
higher rate?
out
So what was green then? If blue is so divine, what is green considered?
green is also a beautiful, divine color. It
Uh-huh.
just comes from a different frequency, and it doesn't have as much strength as the frequency and sound of blue.
Oh.
I like being green, but I
Did
really love being blue. But I was pissed when she turned me blue. I was not expecting that. I got more
how,
attention.
how did it happen? Like in an instant, or did you have to eat something, or did you wake up and you were just a different color? How does
It
that
happened in
happen?
an instant, but she's scolded me about me not being on time when it comes to leading people where they need to go. So that was her way of showing me that she meant business. And I didn't know exactly what that meant before. And then I
Oh,
found out later that she pushed me up in ranks and gave me more power. At the time, I didn't really want to hear what she had to say because she didn't want to hear what I had to say.
she
But when I,
didn't?
no, she wouldn't really let me talk. And then what could I really say if I wasn't where I needed to be at the times that the souls needed me?
Uh-huh. Mhm.
But
Now, was this all before the big great flood with Inky and Enlil?
yes,
PreFlood era. We're talking.
yes, it was before the flood.
Okay. So there was a lot of you, so there was a lot of alien, I don't know, I hate to say alien and make it sound funny, but you know what I mean. There was a lot of what we think of aliens now, but there was a lot of star people here back in those days, for sure. The earth was filled with them, right?
And yes, we come from different frequencies, but it's not in the way that people see it from a human standpoint. It's not the way that they view our frequencies.
Oh, I see.
We and they don't know that we were all here at the same time periods, just on different lands, and we each had our people and our way of doing things.
Can you talk a little bit about your trips down to the underworld? What's that like when you take the souls?
It's like going, you mean like going through the portal of the underworld in the liquid?
Yeah, can you explain that? When they
It's
go to
like,
the underworld, where are they going? Is that just the next level when you die, or is that like Hades?
no, it's going into the liquid. And it's like if we're in reality, or what people feel like reality is, when you get to the door that leads to spirituality, that's the liquid. So when people are crossing over into spirit from flesh, it's a lot that goes on in the liquid frequency and portal. There's everything is in there. And Anu calls it the lie portal, Lie.
Why does that? Why is that? Why
Because
does you call it?
is anything is possible in the
Mm,
liquid. Everything is in the liquid. There's all kinds of things going on there. Like when you get in there, you may see cartoon people, you may see other entities, you may see lights, orbs, you may see just a mixture of things. It's like when you are watching TV and you click the guide button and you get a list of all these channels, and you can slide through the channels to see which portal you want to go into from the liquid. But it is the gateway or bridge into all other dimensions. So when people go there, if they don't have guidance, they won't know which way to go. Something can come out of a portal and take them to a place that they don't belong, or entities may come and hijack their soul.
wow, a lot of work. So you being there helps them cross over,
Yes. And
and you're able
they,
to battle anything that comes for them. Do you have to battle things as well?
yes,
Oh, wow.
there's a
So
lot that goes on there. So I may have to battle or fight with some other entity that may be wants to take the soul for themselves or play spiritual games with them
mm,
or fool them into going into places or getting them, the entity, into places that it wouldn't be able to get into those portals had not this particular soul taken them there.
oh,
So it's a lot of foolery and trickery that can happen when you go into the liquid place.
is this is it possible that they get stuck in? I heard some people call them something traps, soul traps. Is that what that is? considered something
If
like
you
that where
if you would
you're
like to put a name to it, it can be. And
Mhm.
then sometimes I will have to go into those portals and find them and take them where they need to be. So usually I am supposed to be at the door when they come so I can make sure they get to the proper dimension that they're supposed to go.
So you sound like a very, very busy person. Is this like a 9 to 5? Do you get shifts or do you get breaks? How exhausting is this for you? Do you get tired
Very
at all?
exhausting. That's why I was trying to tell Krishna that I need a break sometimes because Anubis and who some call Osiris wasn't always there to help at the door because they are at and in other portals in the liquid.
Mm,
So we needed more gods to help with this particular job.
yes. So you don't do this alone anymore?
I've never done it alone.
Oh, okay.
Just can't always be everywhere at the same time when there's so many different portals and
Yeah.
so many different scenarios that can take place when people come to that liquid door.
Wow. Right.
And people always wonder why we have a lot of arms.
Uh-huh.
That's
Mm,
why we have a lot of arms because we have to do multiple things at one time.
yes. So would you say all the gods, the Hindu gods that you see with multiple arms, they also assist in crossing people over?
I don't know if you really call it a crossover, but
Or
yes,
through the liquid, guiding them like a tour guide or
yes,
security guard,
yes,
bodyguard?
security guard, bodyguard, or soul guard. And
Yeah.
also sometimes while opening one portal, I may need to hold another portal closed so that none of the entities could come out of that one while we go into this one. Or maybe I need to try to hold on to a couple of souls because they're so excited and can possibly be distracted by some of the things going on in the liquid.
Yes. You need to bring them some type of brochures along the way to give them something to read so they're distracted.
We're working on it. We're working on it because we need some of these souls to understand that this is a serious place to be in. It looks cool. It feels cool to be free. And it's a lot of different places that you can go once you get in the liquid, just like we're in right now.
Uh-huh. Where are you right now? Can you tell me what time period this is where you are, where you've taken her? You said before the flood. What would that be if you had to put a number
This
to it?
time period that we're in at this present moment is now.
Right. Of course. But
We
if we,
are in what they call the Grand Canyon, and this is where a lot of each of the cultures that we built, some of what you call artifacts, were kept and are still kept because this would be the best place for them to last for eternity. And we have things in here that will be needed at a time when mankind opens up a portal in the liquid and releases some of the souls that should not be roaming about in this time and space.
yes. So are you saying that before the lands were flooded and everything was one, that the Grand Canyon was like the original Egypt, I guess you could say? People seem to think that. So you're telling me there's hieroglyphics there and this is where it all, so is it,
Everything, everything, everywhere at the same time was Egypt.
oh,
That's what you guys call it.
why was it so
We
special?
were,
What was it about Egypt? What was it about Egypt? Can you say?
well, the powers that be feel like that's where they want to keep the attention so that everyone is distracted with that one place, but Egypt is everywhere,
Oh,
on every continent. And the better information and understanding is outside of Egypt and is in America and is in Asia and is in India and is in South Africa and in South America and Antarctica and under the water where some of our cities were covered in water. But we all still have bases, even if it's under the water where man cannot go.
is the military aware of these places? Do they
They
try to like come there to bother you guys, or are you guys completely hidden?
they will get blown into smithereens if they try to come anywhere near. They
Yeah.
don't have any type of idea of how far the rabbit hole goes.
I love that. So is it safe to say that the Hindu gods and everything that was connected is also all Anunnaki?
Yes.
Okay. Um, what else would you like her to know in this place? You came for your jewelry. You got your jewels. How did you leave your jewels behind? Did you put them on?
No, I think someone left them here for me.
Oh,
I think Krishna,
oh, a gift?
he's here for me because she knew that I was preoccupied with everything else that I haven't had time to even wear jewelry. But I love them. She took them from me when she turned me blue.
Oh, so when she took your jewelry, you thought she was demoting you or something?
Yes.
Oh, she's very tricky. Can you tell me
Mhm.
a little bit more about Krishna? What is she like? And how was her connection with Toy? And can she call upon her for help? You know, she's going through all kinds of stuff. Is there any significance there and any messages there for her?
Krishna, so beautiful and divine. Krishna, so strong and so pure. So much love, but don't get on her bad side because she can morph into the worst thing imaginable. But all she wants is for humanity to have peace, balance, and harmony. She looks out for the better part of humanity, and people have no idea that she holds this realm together.
Mm.
And she doesn't even like praise. She just does what the frequency has led her to do. But Krishna is such an emblem of strength, resilience, and bravery. A lot of people don't realize that the Hindu, Buddhist culture and gods play a big part in holding this realm and reality together.
I was told that if the Buddhist monks stopped praying for humanity, that the earth would fall.
Ashe, yes, this is true.
Yes, I've always respected the Buddhist monks. That was one of my journeys. I needed to know and feel the connection, and I definitely am glad I did. Does Krishna have any messages for Toy?
Yes. She says that Toy feels like someone is purposely doing things as a joke, but it is not a joke. And Krishna just wants to get these lessons across so that it sticks and stains, so that there will be less incarnations
Less incarnations with the whole family or just her?
Her whole family is her.
True. But I know that we are living in the last days as we know it. And I was under the impression that when people are leaving now, that um, are they reincarnating into the 3D? Do they still have time to do that?
Yes, there are a lot of incarnations taking place.
People
And we're trying to make sure that we all come at this time. We're trying to make sure that things are going as planned.
And what do you think about everything, the way things are going? I know before you guys were helping Biden. Was it Biden or Trump? I can't remember. Um, what do you think about what's happening here with the politics and stuff? Is it playing according to plan, or is there something fishy going on?
There's always something fishy going on. And
Right.
fish stink. We have other entities that always want to be a part of the game. So we allow them to play, but their time is almost up.
Oh, I like that. Is there anything else that she needs to see in the space? Is there anything else you want to do in the space that you were here? Do you want to
That's why I
take
can
her,
grab my key.
grab your key?
Yes.
Yeah, you know, you can stay in the space and walk around and show her these things because she can see them through your eyes as you're going. Is this a good time for you to answer some questions while I have you here?
Now, right now, I'm looking for my key and I need to grab a few more things.
Okay. Are you looking for? Anything you'd like to share?
I'll share when I find it.
I'm trying to picture you walking through like a cave, looking around.
I
Going
have
through.
pieces that no one can get a hold of because if the powers find this, there will surely be destruction.
Oh. Now these powers that you talk about, they're not the same powers that I was under the impression the powers were a group of archangels that traveled through the underworld with, I guess, that do what you do. Is they wear the,
So, I mean,
I don't know if that was a real branch.
low vibrational entities that feel like they have power in this realm.
Oh, right.
They cannot have this.
Yes. Can't be leaving anything around for them to get. Were you not able to find it before?
No, I didn't know where it was because the cave systems in the Grand Canyon is large. I don't know how we found this place.
Yeah, you use the quantum elevator.
Amen. Wow.
No.
I think I found everything I need.
Wow. Beautiful. I'm so happy for you.
Thank you for helping.
Yeah, I'm glad I could help. Not every day I get to help an amazing archangel. So would you be considered as on the angel list as far as an archangel or just an angel? How does that work? If I could ask. Yeah.
I am a part of the hierarchy of angels, or what people consider as angels.
Mm, wonderful.
I'm going to leave now.
You're leaving that space? Are you taking her to another space or are you just leaving for now?
It's so crazy with all these things. And then I want to get a few coins that I see in this box. And it has an elephant on there. And it's some cool little gadgets. So I'm going to take this bag that's with this box right here so I can take it back with me when I get ready to go.
Okay. You went shopping, huh?
I think Yama is gone.
Yeah, he came in and got his stuff and took off. Look down at your feet. Can you see your feet?
Yes,
What do your feet look like?
they look like swimming, thin swimming shoes, I guess.
Oh, all right. So describe everything around you. What do you see and where do you go from here?
Um, I don't know, I kind of want to get out of here because it's so dark. Would like to
You
come
do.
in here with somebody else. Maybe next time Aki can come in here with me so we can move around in here and try to figure out what all is in here. So I'm kind of scared. I don't want to run into nobody or whatever.
I think you should be okay. Are you ready to move along from this scene?
Yes, thank you.
Okay, we're gonna close that scene, and we're gonna move along through time and space. You're gonna move along through time and space to another place where you can get answers for your highest healing. We're gonna leave those energies there so they can continue on. We're gonna thank Yama for jumping in and grabbing what he needed, and hopefully he'll be back in a little bit to talk to us some more. But we're just going to give thanks and leave that space. And we're going to move along to another time and place where you can get answers for your highest healing, somewhere that you need to be, somewhere that you need to see, or someplace where you can get answers. And we're going to imagine you moving through time and space, slowly, slowly, slowly coming to a stop now. Be there now. Look all around you. Tell me, what do you see, sense, or feel happening? Where are you?
I'm in the parking lot.
Still in your Merkaba?
What was the question?
I said, where are you? What do you see around you?
I'm in a parking lot and it looks like I'm parked in front of but I'm in a car and I'm parked in front of a some kind of store, but it's kind of like maybe gas
Look all around
a
you.
gas station.
Okay.
Store.
Is it daytime or nighttime?
It's nighttime.
Okay. Do you see lights or anything? Street lights, stars?
Um, I mean, Yeah, but I think I want to go in the store though.
Okay. Tell me what happens. Describe everything that happens as you go. What do you get from this? All the information is going to come to you. You're going to know it. You're going to know why you're there. You're going to know what you're doing and just describe everything that's happening. You're doing great.
I just got a feeling I don't really know how to describe the feeling, but I feel like this, I feel like a feeling of when I was a kid, and this reminds me of a store that I used to go to with my goddad.
Seems familiar.
Yes,
Let's see what you're doing here. What do you get? What are you here doing?
this is so funny because this is Burlington's Coke factory, and and there is a gas station in this parking lot, but this is Burlington. I don't know why I'm at Burlington's, but um, it's a lady at the cash register that I feel like I know her. I feel like I know her from later on or something.
Look at her eyes. Her eyes are the window to the soul. Tell me if you recognize her.
I just heard that this lady from back then is gonna have something to do with me being paid some kind of money. So the lady that I'm standing here with right now from back then, whoever she is today is different. Like she works at Burlington's back then, but now she is in a different field and is um has completely leveled up since back then.
How does this make you feel?
Relieved because I didn't know why I was here at Burlington Coat Factory. I feel like we can get out of here right now.
Okay.
At least I know what she looked like.
Hmm.
So when I see her, then I'll know that I knew her or seen her back then.
What was the reason for you coming to this place?
I don't know. I feel like maybe so I can know that I'm on the right path when I see her.
Okay.
I mean, she probably is gonna be like way older now, but I feel like it's gonna jog this memory that I didn't
Mm.
even know that I had.
Right.
It's
We can we can fast forward the scene if you like. Fast forward the scene to another time and place, to another time and place where we can get answers. If there's any messages there, that are waiting for you? Or do you have a destination in mind?
This is gonna sound crazy, but um my mom she like sitting on top of a headstone in the graveyard with her long legs hanging off the edge, like waiting for me to come, I guess, talk to her. So I'm gonna go over there.
I want to send love to your mom. I have been feeling her trying to come in and connect way before this session began. I felt like she wanted an opportunity to connect with you. So I'm so glad that she showed up like that. Um, I want you to go over to your mom, give her a hug, and take this opportunity to get to connect with your mother. I know it's been a long time, and say whatever it is that you need to say with her. And I'm just going to sit back here and be quiet. It's your opportunity to talk to her. Are you able to hug her? You feel her? What is she saying to you? She hugging you back too?
Yes,
Is she rubbing your face with her hands or anything?
yeah, she moving my hair around.
What do you want to say to her?
Um,
I love you. You can start there.
I mean, I can't tell her because she talking me to death, and she's like, just
Is she
tell
talking right now to you?
me, yeah.
What's she saying?
She saying, she said, Toy, you know that I love you, and like just telling me that she's sorry for all the stuff that she's sorry for all the stuff that she put me through and that we went through, and that it wasn't her those times when stuff was happening weird, and that she always was me, and that I always was her. And she says that she'll never leave my side, and that she's been that she's been riding around in UFOs like she said she was gonna do. And she's been doing a lot of work behind the scenes, and that she helps me with a lot of my decision making. And whenever I need a miracle to come through, and she always makes it come through.
Hmm. It's beautiful. What do you want to say to her? To that?
I'm just telling her thank you and that I love her and that I already forgave her years ago, and that um that I'm proud of her and that I'm glad that she taught me all the stuff super early when I didn't understand then, but I understand now. I never got a chance to see her.
You didn't get to see her?
This is my first time seeing her in 20 some years.
Take a good look at your mom. Touch her hair, touch her face, feel her so you know and feel the connection. Are you able to touch her and feel her?
Yeah. But I know I feel her all the time.
Mm-hmm.
She comes and goes inside of me or whatever.
Was she messing with you that time when you were there with Aki? Could she clarify that if that was her?
um, um, she was like, I had to fuck with him.
Oh shoot! Wow.
And I just told her that he too smart for that. She was like, I know, that's why I had to try.
Her timing is a bit humorous, huh?
Hmm. She said it
Like,
felt good to be in the flesh,
oh,
and she said that she was happy when I ate those shrooms, and it gave it gave her opportunity to come through and be able to continue to come through.
oh wow.
She said we still have a lot of work to do.
Mm. Can you ask her why you guys keep getting attacked? Is she aware that this is happening to you guys still? Can she give you some advice? What to do?
I'm asking her now.
Yep.
She said it's gonna always be a hater, and but they ain't finna fucking touch a hair on now one of us. And she said that she says to where you got beautiful kids and you got beautiful grandkids, and that she's with them all the time. And she says she really loves her great grandkids because she said they super tapped in with her and she plays with them all the time.
Hmm.
But she told me not to worry about the things that are happening that seem bad.
Like the little guy that crawled up on your bed and sprinkled sleepy dust on your head.
And she just said that she didn't even know anything about that. She was like, I don't know what the fuck that is.
Didn't it happen twice? Once to a triad too? Little man.
That's what I
Oh,
just told her.
these things are sneaky, huh? You know, when people aren't looking.
Um, she said we may need to speak to somebody about whatever those are because, but she said that she doesn't think that it's anything bad.
Hmm. We'll have to ask
That
Yama.
that she thinks that those that she feel like they come so that we don't have trauma when we're about to be taken away, so that we're put to sleep before it happens. But she doesn't know for sure.
Oh, wow, really? That's interesting.
She said it always be a bunch of little motherfuckers. Man, my mom cuss so much, but
Mm.
it, she said that it reminds her of some scrawny little Mexican motherfuckers.
Ooh, mom, she's crazy. Okay, that's funny. Um, I could see that. And what about is that so is that all connected? I guess we'll have to see if we can get ask Yama about this, but you keep saying that you feel the witch right in your back, which is a sleep paralysis. So that's all part of that. That's all connected, right?
When I asked
Or
her, she says that yeah, I need to speak with someone else in reference to it because she used to have things like that happen to her when she was in this realm,
uh-huh.
and that's not really her expertise. But she says that now that she's heard, now that she's heard about it and knows, then she'll be on the lookout for it.
Oh,
But
good.
she doesn't feel like that's just their job, she says.
Huh. Okay.
But
Uh,
I love her. I'm hugging her. She says she gotta go because she said she can't tell me what the mission is, but she just gotta go. But just know that when I feel her, that it's real, that we're integrated together.
mm. Is she the ancestor that you're integrating with? Or is there others?
She says others. There's
Okay.
others.
Okay. No last messages for the kids or anybody?
Um, she just keeps saying that she's proud of them and she can see them. She even can see my brother's kids, because she only had me and my little brother,
Mhm.
and that sometimes when it feels like somebody's there, when my kids feel like it's somebody there, when they're home alone, or when, you know, that she's around, and that she wants a child to know that she wants a child to know that that's not her, that scaring legend, and that she's, no matter where he is, she'll make sure that he's protected.
Okay. Well, I send your mom love.
And she's gone. She moved really fast. She a tall, slim, slender lady. But it's funny because I saw her, but I feel like she just kind of projected herself, because now she has like a different, like, kind of form on the spiritual side.
Did you get to talk to her before? No,
No,
huh? Mm.
I mean, I talked to her. Um, I mean, I don't remember really talking to her. I just remember her talking to me when I took the mushrooms in LA that first time.
Mm-hmm. All right. Well, I want you to close that scene. We're going to close that scene. And I want you to imagine yourself walking along a beach. We're going to take you to a very special place. You're going to find a special place in your heart. You're going to connect to a beach. You're going to see yourself walking on the sand. You're going to see the beautiful sun all around you. And let me know when you're at a beach, when you see yourself there.
I'm already here.
Beautiful. Is it daytime or nighttime?
Daytime.
Okay. On this beach, you're going to see a little hut, like a little cabana. And I want you to tell me when you can spot the cabana.
I see it.
Okay. I want you to see yourself walking over to this cabana. Now, this is not no ordinary cabana. When you walk into this, it's going to be way bigger than what it looks like on the outside. And it's going to have anything you can imagine that you could possibly need and want. So I want you to see yourself going into this space, and you're going to pick out just a couple things that catch your eye. And in the back, there's going to be some doors. And these doors are going to be doors that can take you to different places that you need to go to get answers. It's kind of like and Akashic records, but instead they're just doors that are going to appear in the back. So first I want you to tell me if you can see the inside of this place, and is it bigger, and can you just describe what is it that you see?
I can it looks kind of like tiki, and there's three bookshelves, or I mean, three um three shelves that goes all the way around it with books. And then there's three doors, but there's also tables in here. And the inside is like three different shades of wheat. Do I need to walk through one of these doors?
Well, I was thinking we could think about where you might want to check out in your past lives, or parallel, or future, or present parallel, however. Um, or it can be a place, a special place, a planet, or a place you've always wanted to visit, you know. Um, I want to take you to Atlantis, but I want you to decide where you want to go. It's your journey. So it can be anywhere you decide, but I thought it would be a good idea to see if there's any messages there, um, or anything that you need to see, if there's any messages waiting for you. So I thought you could either try doing something like, um, if there's a certain door that you're to choose, I like to say the door lights up gold. So that way it indicates which door for you to go into, or you can choose which door you want to go into. It's up to you. And it could be anywhere. You can decide before you enter the door where you want to be, or you could be surprised. This is your journey. You control it. You can go anywhere you want, where you can get answers for your highest healing. So what do you think? What's it gonna be?
I
Door
went
number one.
into two doors,
Mhm.
but one of the doors, when I went in and came out, it made me feel like I was in like um down where in Mexico or South America somewhere. And then the other door led to I think like somewhere in Africa, but I don't know where. But I think that I want to go through the African door.
Okay. Describe everything that happens as you go. What do you see?
Um, but when I first came out this door, it was daytime, but then it quickly turned night. And they have like these like TP type houses, and there's a fire. People are singing, and and it's weird. Um, Hmm. That was some type of, I know it's gonna sound so crazy. Uh it was like a maybe a dog slash human, um but it had like one of those like Asian hats that kind of come down like this, made out of like the like kind of like the same like kind of tiki type straw. I don't know if it's straw hat or whatever, like the kind that those kung fu people
Hmm.
sometimes wear.
Was it Anubis?
I didn't even think about that. Wow. He don't look like how I was thought he was gonna look. So
Hmm.
um but he's trying to get me to go.
Go where? With him?
Yeah. Um Crazy part is that where we're at, there's desert, but then right next to it is like, I don't even know how that's possible, but a forest, I guess.
Hmm.
And I think that this is he's making me go back through the other door that I didn't go through. So
Is he walking you
that's
out back out the door?
yeah. And so I'm thinking I'm down here where the Olmec people are, and he's taking me to this area where there's um pyramids that are way bigger than the ones in Egypt. I wasn't expecting this.
I want you to connect mind to mind, heart to heart, so you can hear the messages he has for you, so you can get a dialogue. Are you able to pick up a dialogue, or are you just sensing?
No, I mean, then some type of snakehead thing came.
Describe, what did you see? What did it look like? Was it human? What do you mean?
Um, it's like it's like half human, like arms and legs, but a little snake head and Anubis are right here. And I'm nervous about going inside this pyramid, y'all, because
You're safe and protected. You're on a spiritual journey. You're going to be just fine. You got Anubis with you. Is he holding anything? Does he have a staff? What does he have with him?
Shay do. He got a staff, and this I never seen anything like this before. Like it's tall too.
How tall is Anubis? Can you describe what he looks like?
He's super tall. I don't know, like he probably about, And to be honest, it's like we just damn near the same size, but maybe about 14
Mm.
feet.
I want to see if this is
I,
possible. I would send him some love while you're there with him. I would like to give him thanks and send him love and tell me if he feels it and accepts it.
he said he accepts it, but this
Beautiful.
is shit right here.
And the snake being next to him, I like to send love to that being as well. Can you ask him what is that being's name and what is it? If he will accept it. Is it a male? Is it a female? What was that?
It's a he she.
Uh-huh.
It say that it represents both of them together.
Mm-hmm. Does it have a name?
Hmm. It said just say that I'm duality.
Okay. Did duality receive my love that I sent in?
Yes, because that was on the way I was gonna go in here with them. Anyway, 'cause this is some crazy stuff right here.
You are safe, you are protected, you are good. You are on a journey for your highest good, your highest healing. So you know it's going to be some stuff, but let's
Hmm.
see where they're going to take you and what messages. Are they your guides at all? Can you ask if they're your guides?
They said, Queen, how can we be your guides? They said I'm their guide.
Oh.
And they're just reminding me. And um wap wap wappa wapping, wappa wapping, wappa wapping. Is Anubis' real name says that he just wants to walk me around a few of the places that me and that me and us. Oh wow. They showing me how we used to make sure that all these different places were ran correctly and powers come from each of these centers. And each of these centers emit frequencies that help hold this reality together. And one of them, each one of them has a post that they are to watch over when they're in this reality. And that I usually come, or Osiris comes to make sure that things are ran correctly. And just a lot of information right here.
Can we clarify if it's true or not? Or is Osiris and Osset, are they brother and sister?
Yes, but
Like same parents, brother?
Anubis, yes, but Anubis is explaining that the way that people interpret things today is wasn't doesn't apply in these godly situations.
Can you explain a little bit more?
And that they derive from the same frequencies. Spirituality and reality are totally different. And it says sister, cousin, brother, mother. Like it's just trying to say that it's not like how people in this reality look at this. We're cut from the same cloth kind of thing.
Like galactic soul brother, cosmic soul brother, cosmic brother versus like earth
We
earthling brother.
were, yeah, we were made from the same father, but that doesn't mean, and it's not it's hard, you can't, there's no words to try to make,
But
make it make
so you guys weren't like siblings growing up in Atlantis or Egypt, or I know the stories is it that you guys met in Egypt, but did you guys meet in Atlantis? But then if you were brother and sister, you know what I mean? Like, did you grow up together in the same household?
this is the thing, and what it has to be uh the way that it works, or that the best way to describe it is I'm trying to see. The best way to try to describe it is frequencies work different from flesh. So before we came here, we were different relations to each other, depending on the portals or realities we were in. But we were made from the same father, like twins, but not like,
Right. And twin flames.
yes, but not in the way of the way human beings see things in the flesh is completely different from how it is in
Right.
spirituality.
So that's what I was trying to
We
explain.
were made, we were
Uh-huh.
made and not from sex.
Right. Right. Like star seeds. You guys, when you were star seeds, I guess, versus earthlings. So you guys, were you in Sirius before you came here? Was that where your home planet was? Or where did you come
That's
from? The
where a
Pleiades?
lot of gods and goddesses derive from, and most of us come from that place because it is the beginning and the end.
I see. Okay. So what would you like her to know about this? You're taking her to see what exactly?
Anubis is taking me to see what's been going on because he heard earlier mention about the Grand Canyon and talking about the pyramids in Egypt. And he wants, and I like calling the snake duality, but they want me to remember that there's more important places or places that are just as important as Memphis, Egypt. And those places need more attention. So he wants me to go through the third door so that I can see that place. And then maybe next time I come back, we can visit some of the other lands where there are other hidden places with our history there. And each of these places carries a frequency sphere that emits the colors and sound of the rainbow from the pyramids to keep the balance in this reality. And now we're walking through the other door. And it's duality says that this is under the ice. And this is where the most important frequency comes from.
Under the ice, as in like Atlantic,
And
Antarctic. Sorry, took me.
yes,
Mm. Wait, what's under the ice?
wow.
What did you say? What was? Run that by me one more time.
Like, wow, there's I never seen a clear seal type animal thing that it's some shit in here.
Describe what you see. You saw a clear seal?
Yeah, clearish blue, like ice, but and um damn, they got some praying mantis type uh creatures here. And he told me not to describe this other thing that I'm just seeing. Um,
Not to describe it. Is it not good to call out everything that you see?
yeah, he said that some things need to be hidden because these are sacred places with
Oh,
sacred entities that help keep this realm protected and that
oh,
already tried to breach
oh.
some of these places and some things should not be said.
Okay. Yes.
Um,
Stay safe.
but man, I understand. Thank you, Nashe. Yeshua, Yeshua, Yeshua. The Christ frequency. That's what's here.
Yeshua's there?
Yeah, the frequency of Yeshua. We all are Yeshua.
Beautiful.
Yeshua means yes, you are. And the frequencies that we all are on, not all, but the good ones like us.
Uh-huh.
And we have this healing drive and this drive to help humanity and to push humanity into the next phase comes from here. And the way they're trying to describe it to me, like they're like hitting it from different angles so that it can line up accurately. It's kind of like chakras. Are these the frequencies of the chakras? Whoa, it just blew my whole mind back.
What they say?
Yeah, that these are each frequencies that operate the chakras.
Mm. Are they also connected to places on the earth, the continents?
That's where we are on different continents.
Uh-huh.
But just because it's on that particular continent doesn't mean that that's the only place that the frequency is. Each one that I've seen so far has a color and a frequency, sound and power.
Mm.
I can't believe I'm saying this stuff. Oh, my goodness. I'm ready to get out of here because this is a lot right now. I'm gone. And then I'm gonna have to like, oh,
Is this a good time to connect with your higher self, with King Yama?
yes, we can connect with Yama.
Okay, well, I want to, while we're connecting, I want you to go back into the cabana, and there's going to be a place where you can have there's going to be a spread of food there for you to pick some. Your favorite food is going to be on a table. It's going to be a buffet. Let me know when you see it.
Yes, and can I stand up for just a quick second?
Yeah, drink some
Huh?
water too if you need to.
Oh my God. Woo, that was crazy. Shoot. Oh my God, I can't believe I had. Woo, let me go use it real fast.
Yes, go ahead.
Oh my goodness. Sorry about that. I thought somebody was gonna be in here with me. My phone must have stopped recording. Why you went in here? My phone stopped recording. Maya, I'm ready whenever you are.
Okay. Sorry, I had to use the restroom really quick too. Just go ahead and relax. Let me
Who's
know. I want you to see yourself back at the cabana. And are you still with Anubis, or did you leave him in this snake being duality behind?
um no, they're still with me.
Okay, beautiful. Do they have any messages for you? I know you have a list of questions. I also would like to connect with your higher self. Should I leave you there with them to journey while I talk to your higher self?
Yes, but I wanna ask a few I mean, I wanna listen
Okay.
to what Anubis,
Uh-huh.
and he
Say
keeps
that again.
correcting me, wampa wamp wampa wamp it, wampa wamp it is his real name. But he's just saying, uh, Empress, he says, Empress, I love you very much, and I'm so thankful for all that you have done. And duality, duality says that it's the Kundalini.
Ah, I figured that.
Wow, that that it only wanted to show me things that I needed to know, and that I handled it well, and that um and that is everything is eternal, and that we are going to keep doing it over and over again because they both said because we always have questions. So as long as we're asking why, what, when, where, and how, it's going to be infinity. But that the Christ frequency comprises of both good and evil, and that's a hard thing for people to grasp the concept of. But Wapa Wampa says that he can't wait until his father fully remembers his powers, because he always was Ra since the beginning of time, and that he keeps coming back as key characters like Anu, Osiris, or I said whichever one, and Omar Aki Ali, Anunnaki, and that his frequency not only comes through our key, but others as well at the same time. And that Yeshua is all of us that have the Christ frequency flowing through us. And that we are all God in the flesh. And that integration can be a bit much because of all of the lifetimes that we've lived over and over and over and over and over. And that I like the name duality, but that the Kundalini said we all are just trying to bring about peace, balance, and harmony, which is balancing your good and your evil side. And that's where the accuracy lies in Christ. Shay, thank you. I'm done, Maya. They're done. Maya,
Oh, sorry, my mute mic was muted. All right, I send them love and I give thanks. And I want you to send them off with love. And I want you to go back to the cabana where the opening is, and there's going to be a buffet there for you to relax. And tell me when you see the buffet.
I see it.
Okay, so I want you to go over there, grab some snacks, grab some food, and when you go out of the cabana, you can get your food and take yourself onto the beach. If you want to go swimming or travel underwater, you can. I want you to keep yourself um, entertained while I try to connect with your higher self to answer your questions. Okay.
Okay.
All right, so at this time, I'd like to go ahead and call in King Yama. King Yama, King Yama, please, I'd like to speak with you again. Let me know when I have a connection. This is a good time to connect. Is this a good time to connect with the higher self of Toy?
Yes.
Beautiful. Am I speaking to Yama?
No, you're speaking to what most call ISIS.
Aset?
Shay,
Mother?
yes.
Beautiful. I love, honor, and respect you. I have been waiting and waiting to speak to you. I knew today was going to be a beautiful day. Welcome.
Thank you.
Wow, this is such a beautiful honor. So are you here to answer the questions for her then?
I am.
Beautiful. So, she has a list of questions. I also know that she was taken to a few scenes. Are any of these scenes significant? Any other messages you have for her about these scenes that you took her to?
Yes, all of them are significant.
Yes. Any special messages you have
Yes,
for them?
yes.
Maybe.
What is usually hard for people who derive from the Christ frequency to understand is they want to know everything. And if you know everything all at once from all of the different lifetimes, it can be a bit much and you can't focus on the one lifetime that you're currently in. So we can only leak a certain amount of information over time, and we're making sure that balance is kept at all times and that the integration doesn't go horribly wrong because of information overload. There are a lot of people that has the Anu, Ki, Gaia, I said, and etc. frequencies running at the same time because we are humanity. Our frequencies are the only way that humanity is able to function. So all of you are a piece of me.
Yes. Beautiful. So is it true that I was your daughter in Atlantis?
Yes, my most beautiful daughter.
Wow. That is so beautiful.
You've always had a lot of strength and courage and resilience.
Did I?
Yes, you've always had that.
Wow.
Still to this day.
I must get that from you.
Yes, you do.
Beautiful. Well,
I'm
right now,
proud of you, and
what was that?
I'm so proud of you and your soul and your soul's journey and
Hmm.
how beautifully you spread love and joy, understanding, peace, understanding, overstanding, and healing and education to the masses. Thank you for your service to humanity.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. It's definitely it's a rewarding road. It's also a tough road.
That's where the lessons come in. Usually when things seem tough and hard and you have to fight through or push through to make things happen, or something that seemingly bad happens, it sticks to the heart and you get a understanding. If things were easy, life wouldn't be life and you wouldn't get the lessons. The lessons stick with the heart. The harder, I'm going to call them scenes, like movie scenes.
Mm-hmm.
When you feel that needle in your heart, that stinging feeling, that's planting a memory, and it makes it feel so real. That's where the lesson lies, and that's what life is all about.
Yes.
No matter what, you're going to always come back and do it again and again and again and again. But it's fun not to feel like maybe not.
It's the same script.
Mhm.
Different
Funny,
costumes.
different costumes, same script, different scenarios.
Yes. Until all the lessons are learned.
Until we have no more questions. But we
Yeah.
always want to know everything. We always are collecting data.
Mm-hmm. Right.
Everyone collectively is the source.
Yes. True. Beautiful. Well, I can ask you a thousand questions, but Toy has a list of questions here that I would like to get answered for her. Is it possible to get her questions answered for her now?
Yes, please do.
Beautiful. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Um, well, her first question is she wanted to know which who is the ancestor that she feels like she's integrating with, but we were told that there were more than one. Can you explain a little bit more for her on this question?
It is me,
You. Okay. Beautiful.
and I am every one, each one, and everyone that she's ever been. But the memories have to be held back in order to carry out the present lifetime.
Mm, yes. Is it true that this is a question for me? I just thought I'd ask. Is it true that you were half bird? Were your feet of a bird?
We all can morph into whatever we would like, but the bird has always been something that I associate with because a bird has wings, a bird is free, a bird can swim with its webbed feet, and it also can walk on land. Ashe, Amen Ra.
Yes. Is that where Amen comes from? Amen Ra? They just kept the Ra off?
Yes, Amun Ra.
Mm.
Always was and always will be.
Is that what that means?
The Alpha and the Omega, beginning and the end.
Yes.
Every day
I
you
was
get up, the sun shines.
uh-huh.
That is Ra, that is the frequency that the
Yeah,
light shines from every day.
that's beautiful. Okay, I'll get back to one of her questions now. Why she wants to know why were her and dad, Aki in car accidents recently. What is going on? Are they being energetically attacked? Can you explain why this is happening to them?
It may seem like an attack, but it is to make them sit in it and be still while we work on everything else that is divinely destined to happen. Had they not had those situations take place, they would have maybe swayed one way or the other or broken up and not
Mm.
spent this quality time together that was much needed. We made sure that the bills that they so much worry about were covered and taken care of.
Beautiful. Wonderful. I figured that. I was like, well, I like to believe they're on the right path. Are they on the right path now?
Yes, they are on the right path, but because they are yin and yang, Toy could not move forward if Ali Aki was still in limbo about his godness.
Yes. Beautiful. So why does she feel that she's lost her powers or her powers are at a standstill? She feels like a lot of her energy and manifestations are going towards his energy, which I can relate to that. I was telling her. Can you just explain to her why she feels that way?
Because it is at a standstill.
Okay.
I mean, if you have a yin and a yang, and one is off balance and doesn't understand that your thoughts make your reality, and she's here to teach that to him. But while teaching him and being in the energy that he exudes when he is going around in his own head, it makes it harder for her to manifest because she can feel what he feels. And when she was alone, she only felt what she felt. And if she felt someone else's energy she was around and it wasn't great, she could just walk away or hang up the phone. But being with him, she can't walk away or hang up the phone. So until he fully gets it, the manifest that she has will come in the way that they both manifest. It's not just her manifesting now.
Mm. See. That makes sense.
Yes, it does.
So what about his unfinished business in Philly? I think that's been causing some kind of stress for him. Anything you want to say about that roller coaster ride?
Mhm.
Is it necessary, or does he need to just what should he do?
He's always been slow at making decisions. So once he is more hasty at making a decision, then he can walk forward. But because he hangs in the balance and doesn't complete decision making, then he has to keep coming back to it over and over again when it could be done and over with.
Mhm. Right.
Always drags his feet and complain later
Mm. We need to put some wings on his shoes.
with the quickness.
Well, hopefully when he hears this, something will click for him, huh?
Yeah, I think so. I think that he is on his way.
He
It's really
is.
hard to fix things that are broken when you don't even know who you are.
Mm. Does he struggle with who he is?
All the time.
Is it hard for him to believe?
It was until the accidents happened.
Oh.
I was about to say until we made the accidents happen.
So I could see it now, these big hands on these little cars moving around like toys and crashing.
Yes. Toy told him to look at it from an airplane's point of view, and you could see how things had to be orchestrated, and it wasn't far from the truth.
Wow. She's really in tune. She's really smart with all this. I'm so impressed. She's so on point. You're really coming through her.
And I'm coming through you as well.
Oh, yes. Ah, my goodness. I have so much to say to you, but I really want to get through her questions because I really want to do this. So she says that um she's working with Sony. Is this the right move for her? The right way to go with music?
Yes,
Yes.
she asked for her destiny, and music is life. Music is emotion. Music is stories. Music is living. Music is family. Music is laughter. Music is sadness. Music is happiness. Music is murder. Music is evil. Music is blessings. Every one of the colors and sounds that comes out of the frequency of the prism and that holds this realm together comes from music. It is so divine, and she's divine, and she should hold the key to the sounds and changing the frequency for this time and space that we are walking into.
Yes. Do you mean like the 432? Is that what they use?
Yes, and Afro beats, healing music, there is a change coming in sound and the frequency that is played on the radio stations at this present time are about to be abolished.
Yay. Yes, awesome. All that um demonic music that they have, it's so I couldn't even believe when I found out that what they were doing with the music. That was just blowing my mind. Is that with the 808 beat or the 808 frequency or something like
808s touch the heart. 808s are not a bad frequency. It is what is put on top of the sound that taps into the heart chakra.
Oh,
But to be honest, it's hard to express how it all derives from Christ, the
right.
demonic, all the way to the highest of goods when it comes to music. It all comes from the Christ frequency. And there
Uh-huh.
always has to be a contrast.
Duality.
I'll say to duality, trifecta, quads, and so forth.
Mm-hmm.
Once you understand duality, then we can move forward.
Yes.
You got to make a choice. There has to be a choice in order to have free will.
Mm-hmm. Right. Since the Kundalini showed up with Anubis, and everybody thinks that the snake is evil, can you explain a little bit about like the snake, the Kundalini, the guard in the garden? Why does the snake have such a bad rap? I would like to add, I noticed that the cat is very connected, has a lot of traits of a snake, you know, the fangs, the hissing, the tail that moves like a snake.
Hey, 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 hey. Duality, Kundalini. Yes, they have a lot in common. The cat, the snake, man. The cat eats every creepy crawly thing that exists on the planet. The snake is the only animal that can dig and burrow so deep in the depths of the earth and swirl around the roots of a tree and can eat things that are should be impossible to eat because of its body size. But the snake holds uh, The snake holds a lot of memory, and it all derives from reptilian reptiles, water beings. Everything came from the water.
I was gonna ask that. I was gonna ask because I had put this thought together that when the reptilians invaded Lyra, that they were able to take the cat's eyes and use them to see, and that's why some reptiles have the cat eyes. Because I was told that they find something in everybody and they take what they, what they need from, whoever they encounter. Is there any truth to that?
Or did the
What?
cat take the reptilian eyes? Because all of the cats don't have the eyes of a snake.
Right, just the house cat, right? Is it just the
Yeah,
house cat?
just the house cat.
Why is that?
Because the domestic cat needs to be integrated with the snake so that it can have the senses of a reptilian and protect the home, the land and area of its
Oh.
owner, or of it's like cats are angels.
Mhm. Well, I have Tiger Lily over here sitting next to me, who she reminds me of Bastet. Are you connected with her in any way?
Yes, she's so beautiful, and she loves you and protects you and your daughter, your mother-in-law, your husband, and whomever else you love. She makes sure that no low vibrational spirits are anywhere in your vicinity.
Hmm. I know this is a little off topic, but can you tell me anything about what happened to my gypsy?
I just want to say that she'll be back, and you'll know when she's there. You'll know when it's her, even if it's a he.
Oh, so did she cross over?
Yes,
Was it a bobcat that took her?
she's having a time of her life too.
Oh,
What was your question?
was it a bobcat that took her? I'm just
Dipsy
curious.
doesn't want me to answer that.
Oh,
And she wants you to know that you can relax and that she's okay and that it really doesn't matter.
I feel like she was talking to me that morning, telling me that she was gonna go. Was she doing that?
Yes,
Oh my goodness. She took her exit.
yes. And she's still checking on you.
Well, tell her I appreciate that there was no sign of her left behind because that would have broken me to pieces.
That's why she doesn't want you to know.
Okay.
But
Oh, I love her.
she says is that she misses you and that you are loved and that she is okay and free, and she's just trying to figure out if she wants to come back as an animal or a person.
Oh, wow. Beautiful. Oh, I loved her. She was the best companion, the best baby. Does she have any messages for her dad? Because I know Daniel was just devastated. I know he'd appreciate just something, some
That once
words.
the house is built, No, I figure I should keep that to myself.
Oh,
But once things are more in order, you will know your answers and feel the divine energy in your new space.
beautiful. And Aaliyah misses her too.
Oh, I know she does. She's gonna forever remember her, but just know that she has a few more friends coming.
Oh, okay. Does she still connect with Tiger Lily, even though she's on the other side?
Yes,
Okay. I felt like the cats were telling me that day that she was gone, the way they were acting.
yes. And cats and people connect their sixth, seventh, eighth, ninth senses when it comes to things like that because animals can't speak in the way that humans can, but they have a way of letting you know.
Mm,
And sometimes you won't exactly understand until later.
yes. Oh, well, I appreciate that message from Gypsy. Gypsy, I love you, love you, love you. I'm sending you love.
I love you too, my love.
Mm, yes. So, Mom, Aset, I have some more questions for her. We still able to answer some more questions? There's not a whole lot.
Yes,
Okay. She wants to know about Ashanti and her music career. Is she going to be just fine when her mom gets the music thing going, or is will it happen
yes.
before that?
Ashanti is going to be so big in this world.
Mhm.
She has the Christ frequency flowing through her. That's why all of those different entities were flowing through her for the duality and so that she can translate these things in her music. She will be just fine. And she will be able to spread healing and joy and understanding to children, young adults, and adults alike.
Mm, beautiful, beautiful. And she has a question about this person that she calls Set is helping her. Um, he said he knew her from the Second Dynasty. Is this guy for real?
Yes. Um, Seth's always been in love with me. And because I said had Anubis and he's always wanted to have a son, he feels like he wants to get Osiris back in this lifetime by taking what he so cherishes. But
Mm-hmm.
what Aliaki Anunnaki needs to understand is that Miss Toy is nothing to play with. And he doesn't have to worry about him taking his girl away because he is rich. Money doesn't completely make happiness. So Toy just needs to keep being vigilant when it comes to set because he's full of magic. And as long as she stays on him about getting done what needs to get done, he will get it done because he does respect her as I said, the Empress of Egypt.
The Empress of Egypt and the Queen of Atlantis.
Ashe.
Beautiful.
What people fail to realize is that Atlantis and Egypt are names of places, but they're the same thing because wherever this frequency derives from, that is home, that is the Christ frequency.
Yes, beautiful. Has she been receiving downloads and upgrades lately?
A lot,
A lot. Okay.
a lot of
And
downloads, a lot of upgrading, a lot of integrating. And I'm sure it's been a bit much, especially while Ali is growing into what seems like to her in a snail pace or turtle pace, but he's actually been integrating really fast and very well.
yes. Guys have always been slower than females, right?
Yes, that's why
Why?
we are their help.
Right. That's
We
right.
are spiritual. This realm is our place, and they are here to help us interpret the things that we feel and know. And they are here to be a helpmate to us physically and
Mm,
on one other level. But this is a feminine, divine feminine realm.
beautiful. So she said that with these downloads, she's been feeling really good, even though life seems a bit shaky. She says she still feels really good. Um, she's also been seeing a lot of Shiva references and Indian references. So that's kind of interesting, where we always take this. And of course, her being connected to Yama is always interesting. Can you give her any messages about why she has been seeing Shiva and the Indian references? Is it to remind her, or what could you say?
Because she is being reminded and given memories of these stories that she has forgotten. She remembers, but they're just not as prevalent in her mind. So because she's asked for these things, they show up so that she can learn, and she'll be fine because the frequencies have been turned up on high, and her name is being spoken in rooms that she could only dream of.
Mhm.
She is so wealthy.
Does it bother you when people call you Isis, or does it not matter to you? Would you rather be known as
It
Aset?
bother me, but I would rather be named or called by a set.
That's it.
But ISIS doesn't exactly bother me. I just don't like the white picture that they put with the ISIS. Aset gives me more of a Nubian name and
Mm,
feel.
yeah, beautiful.
Those names, when you speak names and words, that is a frequency within itself. And
Hmm.
our names usually mean some type of black, dark black, dark, black, black, like Arthur, Sierra, Rihanna. All of these names mean very black.
Oh,
And
really?
a set really sets the tone for who I am.
Oh. I was told that your skin was like gold, that it sparkled like gold.
To be honest, I can morph into anything that I put my mind to, but light
Mhm.
comes from the dark.
Yes.
Yes. So people are going to put their spin on the way that they see me or resonate with me.
Uh-huh.
And then
Wh-
sometimes there are frequencies that come through to try to block that out so that they're not all the way tapped into who I am.
Mhm. Can you tell her a little bit about she heard the story where Osiris was chopped up in little pieces and she had to put him back together. Is that true?
Yes, it
I
is.
was It is true.
Yes, it is true. But some pieces of the story in translation can be put in a way that isn't conveyed with a complete understanding.
So he died and was
He,
broken into pieces like
yeah,
a pup.
he was killed by his brother, and in some ways it goes in duality with a parable of the sun that shines in the day and the darkness of set at night. So there's always a constant battle in duality between light and dark. But yes, in our lifetime, my husband was killed. And he did definitely cheat on me and had Anubis. So I wanted to make sure that I had a son. I couldn't let Set take that away from me.
So you and Osiris had thoughts?
Me and Osiris had Horus, who is the Christ. The story of God, Jesus, and the Holy Spirit, the
Uh-huh.
Trinity, is really me, God, Osiris, and Horus. So it's mother, father, child. Horus is the light. Hours come from the word Horus. They switched up the letters, but we
Oh.
have 12 Horuses in a day.
Oh.
Horus is the Christ. It's the story that they copied of the story of Jesus is copied of the story of Horus.
I see. So would you be the same as Mother Mary?
Shay, Miriam, Mary.
Maria?
Yes, yes,
Okay.
that is me. Born of a virgin. And the reason why is because Osiris was dead. We didn't have sex, but I flapped my wings over him and made him ejaculate to get me pregnant with Horus.
After he died?
Yes.
Oh, wow.
And
So you
Set
didn't have to,
didn't
like,
expect
what was
that.
that? He didn't expect that.
No,
He didn't know what you could do, huh?
I had to show him I am queen. I
Wow.
am the empress.
So what happened after that with you and Seth? 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 Seth. What am I
Set,
saying?
Seth,
Seth.
Set
Uh-huh.
disappeared and ran into hiding. He showed up every once in a while, but because I am protected by Anubis and Wapawet, which is Horus, he hasn't been able to bother me, but he's still in love with me and he's always wanted me because I am the most prettiest out of all of the sisters and I am the most divine.
Mm, beautiful. How many sisters do you have?
I think you'll need to ask Father Ra that.
Uh-huh.
Yes.
So let's get to her next big question, which is a series of questions. I don't know if you're aware, but recently she and Achaya have been under these attacks with the sleep paralysis and the aliens and the grays and the clipboards, the portals opening. Can you explain to her what is happening? She would like to just understand what's happening.
You would
I
need
know
to
it might.
use the Yama in reference to anything dealing with those entities.
Okay. Okay. Let's see. What else can you tell me? Let me see. I know she has some other questions. You know, a lot of people talk about Thoth, and I know she's working with somebody named Tahuti.
Yes, that is Thoth, Tahuti. Right.
Now, what is the story of him? A lot of people fear Thoth. Thoth. Why would they do that?
Because he is to be feared, but in a proper way. People should have a proper fear of Tahuti, because Tahuti came up with mathematics, writing. He's the scribe. He's so beautiful and so divine.
Hmm.
People
So
always
it's
make up
mhm.
or see things from a human standpoint, but when you and ye are gods, I think that is the reason why we are incarnated into these bodies, so that we could have the full human experience. And then when we graduate back to our God bodies, we won't be as arrogant as we were prior to this
Yes,
lifetime.
beautiful. Um, Let me see if there's anything here. Anything else you would like for her to know at this time? I know she's been wanting, you know, some really deep answers. And what would you like for her to know at this time? What messages would you like to tell her?
That she is integrating very well. And because you were tired the other day and we weren't sure if she was going to make the decision to not do this today, we hit her with a bunch of downloads early this morning when she woke, because she asked all the questions. And I think she did this to make sure that her downloads made sense.
Beautiful. So does she know what path that she should be on? I know she didn't really ask about her career or her path, but I know she wants to know what should she do? What is in her
She'll know
stars?
that she's on the right path. She just needs to stop second and third guessing it.
Hmm.
I'm sure she can see how things come out of the sky magically, that this is a divine path. Toy
Yeah.
has not worked in 7 years to a clock in job, yet lives in a house with a pool and jacuzzi and kids, and she can do whatever she wants to do every day, and yet the bills are paid. Even though it may be last minute, we still make sure that she's okay. And Ali Aki Anunnaki.
Beautiful. And what about Ashanti? Is she ready to come home and stay with mom, or should she stay with dad a little longer?
She will be here soon, and the things that are taking place with Ashanti needed to be done because she needed to see the duality and appreciate her mother and the love that she has for her, and the quality of life that her mother gives her comparison to living with her father.
Mm,
So yes, she will be coming this way soon. Maybe not at this home, but the next home that will be coming in their life very soon.
beautiful. Beautiful. What about this new laugh that she's been getting? She said she's got this new laugh that she feels like it's not hers ever since she's got her downloads. Is that anybody?
Yeah, that's me.
That's your laugh?
Hmm.
The
Yeah,
hey, hey,
I have to
hey laugh?
laugh. I have to laugh sometimes to realize that I am in the flesh again. And it's funny because it makes me think about the Fat Albert cartoon. Hey, hey, hey.
Here you are.
Hmm.
Is there anything that you liked when you were alive that you miss, or that you could tell Toy about? Anything she could know a little bit about you more? Your favorite things to do, perhaps
I
meditation. See.
really loved to work with alchemy. I mean, it's pretty much what she's doing when she's manifesting, but she's nervous about doing it wrong when all she has to do is tap into it and it'll come naturally because she's super magical because I am here. And that's why I laugh sometimes to let her know that I am here and to help her move forward with trying new magical things.
Mm, beautiful. Can you tell her why she felt like something came over her and she started repeating Yeshua? Um,
Were
like,
the downloads that we gave her this morning that she
mm,
asked for. She wanted discernment and understanding and
mhm,
understanding and overstanding and assurance. So we gave it to her. We let her see her past, her present, and the future.
mm,
And she was very thankful and cried. And I brought along some of the ancestors to speak with her so that she knows that we have her back
mm. Beautiful.
divinely.
Yes. Beautiful. I mean, I hate to let you go. I can't really think of any more questions that she has that you can answer, just a few for Yama, but I'm not sure. Is he coming back?
I don't think he's coming back because he got some items that he's been trying to find for centuries, maybe, or millennia. So I'm sure he's somewhere playing with his trinkets, trying to see if they still work. But I would like to say something to you, daughter. I would like to say that I am very proud of the woman that you have become and are becoming. I would also like to say that whenever you feel alone, know that I am there. Even if you can't feel my hug, you should feel the warmth. Like put a smile on your face and know that you are so divine and you're walking in a divine space and place, and that your new home is going to bring you that joy and fulfillment that you've been looking for since you left California. I
Mm.
love you and I will never leave you or Toy's side and some of the other key people that I shine through. And please have discernment when you're taking people into the liquid. I love you.
Yes, I love you too. I've been trying to figure out what to do about that. Do I not work with everybody? I had no idea what was going to happen to me at this conference.
You should talk with Ali, Aki, outside of Toy so that he can help you line up a set of
questions, like a questionnaire.
yes,
I
to
know they've
get
been talking
out
to me.
all of the riffraff, because there are all type of entities that are trying to interfere in this integration of the ancestors that have incarnated in this lifetime.
Yes.
Aliyaki has the answers for liquid travel.
Yes. I had no idea it was called that before until he said it. And I was like, what is that?
Yes, he will teach you all about GLS, gas, liquids, and solids.
Okay. Beautiful. Yes, I'm ready for my next teaching and training.
You will
Definitely
definitely get an upgrade when you speak with him personally and understand why he is your father.
beautiful. Well, I love you both dearly. I appreciate everything that you have done, and thank you for always being there for me on this journey. I definitely know that I have been divinely guided,
Yes, you
and
have.
I try to continue to be just that, just always divinely guided.
Yes, you are.
Beautiful. Well, I thank you so much. It's I I'm like I could talk to you for another 7 hours, but I know I can't. Hopefully in the future I'll get to speak to you again. This is such a treat. Beautiful. Any last words you want to say to Toy before I bring her back?
That I love you both.
Mm, I love you too. Thank you. Well, I will let you continue on and continue on your journey wherever you were at. What were you doing before you were here? Were you hanging out in the spa? The
You gotta stay
crystals?
out of my business, daughter. Got a lot of stuff going on. I'm working on it. So when I talk to you again, I'll definitely let you know what I've been working on.
You guys are so busy over there. Okay. Well, I send you love. I send you love. I send you love. Thank you. And so now I will let you continue on. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful mother of mine. And I'll bring Toy back. Toy, are you still there at the beach? Or are you at the buffet?
I'm at the beach.
Did you get anything to eat at the buffet?
I ate some melons and I had some kind of weird fruits that I never had, but it was really good. Especially when you're swimming in the water, that's like super fun.
You had a good time there? Did you hear any of this that was happening?
Nah,
Okay. You were in your own little world?
yeah, I was like chilling, trying to see if I can see some mermaids.
Did you see any?
No, man, dang
Are you
it.
still on the beach?
Yes,
All right. Well, don't go nowhere. I want to see if I know that I'm also a mermaid. I don't know if I'm able to come through and pop up under the water and wave hi to you in my purple mermaid form. Let's see if that's possible. Let's see if Mother will grant me that wish and let me come through the water and pop my head up. And I want to wave to you and let me know if you see a mermaid out there in the water.
oh man, wow.
Did you?
Yes, that was so cool. Thank you.
What did she do? Did she jump up and out or what?
Like, yeah, she waved and then she like jumped up and went on wherever I guess she's going. And it just reminds me of when I was in Jamaica and saw that mermaid. Like ever since then, I always like just wanted to see it again.
You
And
saw a real
it's
mermaid?
making me, yeah, it's like making me wonder, like, what if that was you at like a different timeline now that I'm thinking about it? Because it was just like, man, like you knew I was gonna be there on the beach, and I was the only one there by myself in Jamaica on the beach. And this is like reminding me of that.
Oh.
But I got up and ran when I seen it and went back. I was like, no. But man, that was
Cool.
and it was
Do
purple, like the purpley, bluey, like type thing.
mm,
Yeah,
yes. Yeah.
thank
All
you.
right. You're welcome. Are you ready to return?
Yes, I am.
Okay, so I want you to imagine yourself there at the beach, and I want you to imagine yourself sitting there just relaxing, close your eyes, and I want you to imagine from your heart. You're going to shoot out a golden ray from your heart there that's going to connect to your heart where you are now. And you're going to feel like this golden rainbow connecting you from your heart there to your heart now. Tell me if you can feel this at all.
Mm, I can. It kind of
You-
hurts.
Oh, okay. Well, we're going to send love to it so it doesn't hurt.
Though.
We're going to soothe it down. It's love light. It's just golden love light.
I think it hurts because it's so strong, but it's
Oh,
like not a hurt like it's hard to
okay.
explain, but it's like
Softly. We're going to
pressure.
let sprinkle in, sprinkle in, trinkle in. It's just going to slowly come in. And I want you to imagine yourself, you're going to ride this golden, this golden ray from your heart there to your heart where you are now. And you're just I'm going to count from 5 to 1. And when I get to 1, you're going to be fully back into your body where you are now. So you're just going to kind of like, just go into your body. It's going to feel amazing. It's going to feel like you're flying or something, but it's not going to hurt. It's going to be smooth and soothing. So I'm going to
Oh,
count from 5 to 1. Does it feel okay? Okay. So we're going to give thanks to the space. We're going to send love and give thanks, and we're going to leave all the energies there to continue on. And 5, you're fully integrating back into your body, all your energy fully integrating back into your body. 4, all your senses are coming back in. You're starting to feel your senses coming in, your mind, body, and soul fully connecting. 3, your mind, body, and soul is now fully integrated. You can feel movement in your arms, your shoulders, your feet. 2, you're fully back into your body, back into your body. And 1, you are now back into your body. It is 12:03 Eastern Standard Time. It
what?
is September 9th for you and September 10th for me. Welcome back.
Thank you,
Welcome
my love.
back, Mom. Oh, that was so beautiful. Oh,
Man,
oh my gosh. Isis, a set. Awesome.
man, I love it. And you know what's so crazy is that I be feeling like, am I crazy? And then I'll be asking Aki, am I crazy? Like, no, babe. Like everything you saying, like he be like making sure that he reassures me, and he'll ask me questions every now and again, and you know nobody makes me feel crazy though. I think I just, I don't know, I'm just like, man, I'm kind of scared of that laugh at first though, because I was like,
Right?
Who's who
Who that?
that, you know? But now I'm like super thankful, and I feel like it's something great, especially after what happened to me this morning. And our key was watching me through this glass. I don't know if you can see it, but through this glass sliding door, it goes to the backyard where our pool is. Matter of fact, Alexa, turn on pool lights.